Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will like to present our project from the home appliance category, focusing on the design of an ergonomic dining chair based on anthropometric data. Our group members are Muhammad Malik Syafiq Rahman Syah and Muhammad Jukrop Al-Hakoh. Introduce We selected a dining chair as our product because it is a commonly used household item that directly affects comfort, posture, and safety during daily activities. The chair is designed for use around 90 years old using Indonesian anthropometric data to ensure proper sitting posture, reduce physical discomfort, and minimize the risk of musculoskeletal problems. Like,
Okay, so there are several parameters that we use in order to design the chair. First of all, we put 19 years old as our parameter so that we have a consistent range of age to be used, so we can determine the best possible parameter to be used in this dining chair. So, why exactly dining chair? We design dining chair was- because we would like to have a dining chair that is comfortable, easily accessible, and able to fit all needs that uh, in this case with the previous criteria that is being set in the question, which is the range of age of our own age. So we use 19 years old teenager in here. So we have several parameters to be used. First of all, we have the popliteal height or the sitting knee height. We use that in order to determine how tall the chair legs that we will use in the chair. And the second is the buttock popliteal length or the sitting thigh length. It's in order to determine the the seat the seat of the dining chair depth. So and after that we have the sitting shoulder height. So the sitting shoulder height is is used in order so we can have the length of our backrest height. So the backrest for our back. And the next one is the thigh clearance height. Is in order to ensure that there is enough gap between the thigh of the person that sit on the chair and also the table. So it will be accessible and also comfortable for the person that will sit on the chair. And lastly, we will use hip breadth. So in order to determine the seat width. Next, Saka. So this is the data that we use. As you can see, this is the evidence. We are using data from the Rekap Data Anthropomet Indonesia. And as you can see, the age range and also the year are all there. Continue. So yeah, for the chair legs, we use the 50th percentile because we want to make sure that we have a reasonable middle point so that we can both accommodate the shorter individual with shorter legs and also individual with taller legs. If the chair is too low, it could cause several health problems such as it it could it could cause this it could cause discomfort such as excessive knee bending and also yeah discomfort. While if we use the very high percentile, it will make shorter user legs hang, and also it will increasing the pressure in their thigh under their thigh. And next is the seat depth. We use the fifth percentile here because we want to make sure that the seat is not too long with the for user with a shorter thigh. Because if we using the fifth percentile, usually the user with taller 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 thigh will not feel discomfort if their seat depth is shorter than their thigh. However, if user with a shorter thigh, it will feel discomfort because if the seat depth is longer than their thigh, then there are several possibilities such as they cannot they cannot put their back on their backrest, and also the front edge of the seat will press against the back of their knees. So yeah, if we're using the fifth percentile, it could uh, provide the chair with a safe, uh, conservative approach to the chair, so that the circulation health, the posture stability, and we can also provide long time comfort for the user that will using yeah, that will use this chair. Continue. Yeah, while the seat width, we decided to use the highest one, which is the 95 percentile, because as you can see, we must provide a chair that encompass those with a bigger body than normal. If the seat with uh, designed by using the 50th percentile of the fifth percentile, the user with wider hips could experience several things such as restricted movement and also increased pressure on their soft tissue, and it could reduce their comfort and also discourage them using a proper sitting posture while sitting. And therefore, by using the 95 percentile, we can make sure that the user that will sit in this chair will sit comfortably. Next, the previous one, Haka, the backrest height. Yeah, and the backrest height, we using the 50th percentile because the primary support of the backrest height is just to provide general upper back support. So we decided to take in the middle, and because if we using the 95 percentile, we're afraid that it will make the backrest too tall, so that uh, it will cause unnecessary spending on production costs, and also it could make user feel felt restricted while sitting on the chair. Therefore, we use the 50th percentile. Next, Haka. And lastly, the tie clearance height. We use the 95 percentile because we want to make sure that a person uh with with a bigger thigh could feel comfortable and will have gap between the underside of their table and also their thigh. Because if we make it smaller, like we using smaller percentile, like the 50th or maybe the fifth, it could cause physical discomfort for them, and it also force them to adjust their posture in an unhealthy ways, such as maybe sitting in leaning sideways, or maybe sitting further forward, and such on, so on. And this is the parameter that we use, the percentile and so the dimension. We round down and also round up the dimension accordingly. As you can see here, the D16, the D14, D19, D10, and D12. Next. So, what is the impact of the chair? This chair, like when a dining chair designed anthropometrically, the chair will be able to support our body weight to naturally sit and move. So it will allow us to sit in a stable and balanced position, and also allowing us to eat, talk, and reach for item on the dining table without strain. So it will help us maintain an efficient posture and also preventing unnecessary bending of our knees and preventing excessive forward leaning. So therefore, we can experience less posture fatigue and making this not only use not only could be used as a dining chair, but also could be used for other function accordingly. And for the comfort, uh, this chair will increase the level of the comfort that the users experience, because as you can see, such example, because we have measured the seat height, the user can firmly place their feet on the ground. So it will support proper leg alignment and reduce fatigue. And it also will prevent the leg from hitting the underside of the table and being compressed. So it will help us maintain smooth blood circulation and also an adequate knee and thigh clearance. And alongside other example, therefore, this chair will significantly improve the comfort of the user that will use this chair. So, and also allowing the user to sit in a longer period without feeling tired or maybe feel feeling discomfort. Continue. And for the safety, by designing this chair according to the human body dimension, it could reduce the risk of back pain, of joint strain, and also the risk of muscle stress. And it also would be able to prevent user from having accident such as losing balance or maybe stepping forward, and also maybe adopting awkward posture that could lead to a long-term musculoskeletal problems. By putting safety into our concern, this chair not only comfortable and functional, but also safer for a wide variety of user in the range age of 19 years old, and it support their short-term and also their long-term physical comfort and well-being. I think that's it. Thank you for listening to our presentation. I hope that we could able to present in the bigger in at least the gist of our chair function, comfort, and the design thinking. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.